In your Unit 11, P block elements, Standard 11, Lecture number 9, 11.8, some important compounds of carbon and silicon. So here, important compounds of carbon and silicon is in which we have to learn here oxides of carbon. That is, carbon which is made up of oxygen, and it reacts with oxygen, it gives carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Okay, with their different properties. So first of all, we learn here 11.8.1 carbon monoxide. So what is the formula of carbon monoxide? It's a simple formula, CO. CO is the formula of carbon monoxide. Mono means one oxygen is present, that's why it is known as carbon monoxide. Preparation. Simple preparation method is that when this carbon is reacts with, or say when we pass limited air in it take direct oxidation reaction, and when we heat at that time it gives twice 2 moles of carbon monoxide. That is, we have to take limited amount of dioxygen. Okay, so here combustion is not there, but partial combustion is there. In presence of carbon, it gives twice CO gas. Another small scale, formic acid, when we heat in presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 373 Kelvin temperature, water molecule is removed. Just to see, it's a very simple. H and here OH. Okay, so here H2O plus CO, and this carbon monoxide is in a pure form. So this is dehydration reaction. In dehydration reaction, what happened? H2O is removed. That is called dehydration. Okay, so here small scale, this type of carbon monoxide in a pure form we obtain. Another, third is a commercial scale. There is a two preparation. One is a synthesis gas or water gas, and another is a producer gas. So coke, when we pass passage of steam at 473 to 1273 Kelvin temperature, it gives mixture of carbon monoxide and H2 gas. This is nothing but water gas. What is the name of this? CO gas plus H2 gas is known as water gas or synthesis gas or syngas. Okay, so this is the preparation of synthesis gas. Another B, when this coke is passed, not steam, but we have to take air in presence of 4 moles of dinitrogen at 1273 Kelvin temperature, it gives mixture of carbon monoxide and dinitrogen gas, and this mixture is known as producer gas. Carbon monoxide and dinitrogen gas, this mixture is known as producer gas. So water gas and producer gas are very important industrial fuels. Remember, they are industrial fuels. Carbon monoxide in water gas or producer gas can undergo further combustion forming CO2 with the liberation of heat. That means exothermic reaction is occur, and that's why forming carbon dioxide. That means from synthesis gas and producer gas we prepared carbon monoxide with the liberation of heat, which reaction is known as exothermic reaction. So this is all about preparation of carbon monoxide. Now we see properties and uses of carbon monoxide. Okay, so make a screenshot, write it completely from your NCERT textbook. Remember this reaction, and from the reaction just you write sentences. So take a screenshot. Okay, now here properties and uses of carbon monoxide. So simple properties is there and uses also there. Colorless, odorless, and almost insoluble in water. Remember, almost insoluble in water. This carbon monoxide gas. Powerful reducing agent, and reduces almost all metal oxides. We have to learn later on in standard 12 metallurgy, metal oxides other than those of the alkali and alkaline earth metals, aluminium and few transition metals. This property of carbon monoxide is used in the extraction of many metals. from the oxide spores. Is it clear? That you have to learn later on. If Fe2O3 is there, that is known as hematite. It is reacts with 3 moles of carbon monoxide. It gives 2 moles of Fe plus 3 moles of CO2 gas. So here Fe plus 3 is converted into Fe, and that is nothing but extraction of iron. Here zinc oxide is there. It is reacts with carbon monoxide and give zinc and carbon dioxide. So here decomposition reaction takes place, and due to that, from oxide we can say that CO is reacts and produce CO2. Here also CO2. So that you will do later on. Not bother about this. So it's a very easy example. Another, this carbon monoxide is a neutral molecule having between carbon and oxygen 3 bonds is present, in which one is a sigma bond and 2 is a, we can say that, pi bond. Okay. This carbon possesses this 2 electron, which is called paired electron. Due to that, it acts as a donor, and that's why this carbon monoxide is known as Lewis phase. Okay, so they are donor, and that's why it is considered as Lewis phase. And due to that, CO molecule acts as a donor and reacts with certain metals when heated to form metal carbonyls. That you have to learn later on, Mond carbonyl process. When nickel solid is reacts with 4 moles of carbon monoxide, it gives tetracarbonyl nickel 0. This type of complex is formed, and from this nickel we can say that tetracarbonyl nickel 0, we get different types of, we can say that once again we obtain nickel solid plus 4 moles of CO in a pure form. This is considered as Mond carbonyl process. Here in certain first case we can say carbon monoxide is there, it is a gaseous form, and it is reacts with nickel, it produces NiCO4. NiCO4 is nothing but it is a one type of complex, and name is tetracarbonyl nickel 0. Okay, and that's why here metal carbonyls, and that is known as metal carbonyls. Metal which is attached with carbonyl, that is considered as metal carbonyl. The highly poisonous nature of carbon monoxide arises because of its ability to form a complex with hemoglobin, which is present in our blood. From a complex, or they form a complex with hemoglobin, which is about 300 times more stable than oxygen hemoglobin complex. Remember, there is a one complex structure is there. Suppose you consider here, here Fe is there, and here different types of, we can say that ligand is takes place. But here oxygen is there. When inhalation is there, oxygen is there, then carbon dioxide is there. But suppose here this Fe is directly bonded with carbon monoxide, it becomes stronger bond, and that's why stability is 300 times more, and that's why this dioxygen do not take place once again. And due to that, we can say that carbon monoxide just is a very danger, and that's why oxygen and carbon dioxide, this balance is not we can say that created, and due to that this we can say that this complex is formed, and that's why after some time death of any human body, this prevents hemoglobin in the red blood corpuscles from carrying oxygen around the body and ultimately resulting in death, because in our body dioxygen must be circular. Okay, you know this one, and due to that we can say that suppose this circulation of this oxygen is stopped, or say carrying of oxygen around the body is stopped, ultimately resulting death. So this is all about properties and uses of carbon monoxide. So write it completely according to your NCERT textbook. Now we see another we can say that important compound of carbon, which is known as carbon dioxide. So write it completely. It is useful, very useful. Okay, it acts as a reducing agent. You remember this one. Metal oxides is there, and it is a very important. Okay, so write it completely, and just remember this one. This one you have to learn later on also, because here complex compound, this chapter is not over because it comes in standard 12. So here metal and ligand they bonded very strongly, and due to that it becomes strong bond, and due to that stability is about 300 times more. Okay, and you have to remember this one, and this biological word is there. RBC. In RBC we can say that this oxygen carrying is not possible. Okay, and that's why ultimately resulting in death. Okay, so write it properly. Here 11.8.2. Your next topic is carbon dioxide. Formula is CO2. Preparation. Carbon which containing fuels when reacts in presence of excess of air, complete combustion takes place, and when we heat, it is combustion reaction, complete combustion reaction takes place, and it gives CO2 gases form. It's a very simple process. In laboratory, calcium carbonate when reacts with 2 moles of hydrochloric acid, it gives calcium chloride, carbon dioxide gas, and water molecule. So this CO2 gas is obtained in a laboratory. Third one, commercial scale. This calcium carbonate or say limestone, when we heat it, at that time it produces carbon dioxide gas. So this is a commercial scale preparation. So this is all about preparation of carbon dioxide. Now properties and uses. Properties: colorless, odorless gas, and its low solubility in water makes it of immense biochemical and geochemical importance. This carbon dioxide, when reacts with water molecule, it gives reversible reaction, that means equilibrium, it gives carbonic acid, which is called weak dibasic acid. This is known as carbonic acid. Which is when this carbonic acid dissociate in terms of in a water, at that time they are dissociated in 2 steps. This H2CO3 plus H2O, you know this in a Bronsted-Lowry-Weiss principle. This H plus is donated towards this one, that's why here H3O plus and here HCO3 minus 1. So HCO3 minus 1 plus H3O plus. Same way HCO3 minus 1 plus H2O. Once again this H plus is donated, and that's why here CO3 minus 2 plus H3O plus. So here it is a dibasic acid. Remember, it is a dibasic acid. Because 2 moles of H3O plus is released, that's why it is considered as dibasic acid. H2SO4 is considered as dibasic acid. H3PO4 considered as tribasic acid. HCl is considered as monobasic acid. Okay, that's it. So this H2CO3 and HCO3 minus 1, this is a buffer system. Remember, this is a buffer system that you learn in chapter number 7, equilibrium. Buffer system helps to maintain pH. Helps to maintain pH of blood between 7.26 to 7.4 to almost acidic. Okay, almost acidic. Being acidic in nature, it combines with alkalis to form metal carbonates. So a different topic is there. Being acidic, that means carbon dioxide is acidic in nature. So this question is asked in your board examination. What is nature of CO2? Acidic, basic, neutral, amphoteric. So answer is acidic. So this is a very important question, and it combines with alkalis to form metal carbonates. It's a very simple. Okay. So this alkalis, when it is reacts with alkalis, it gives, suppose NaOH is there, sodium hydroxide. This is known as alkali. When it is reacts with CO2 gas, okay, in presence of water molecule, it gives Na2CO3. Okay, it gives Na2CO3. Okay, and another most we can say that H2 gas is here release. So here Na2CO3, that means we can say that here suppose we take H2CO3. So here we have to take 2 moles, and that's why here twice Na. Okay, twice Na and CO3, it gives Na2CO3, and twice H plus and twice OH minus. So once again 2 moles of water molecule is released. Okay, so this is all about, we can say that here properties of this particular carbon dioxide. Let know another also properties which is important. 4 properties are there: photosynthesis, greenhouse effect, dry ice, and carbon dioxide in a resonance structure. Okay, it's a very important. and you have to learn it here. So make a screenshot of this. Now, properties and uses continue of carbon dioxide. So here we just for our conveniency, just we divide first CO2, which is a 0.03% by volume in the atmosphere, is removed from it by the process known as photosynthesis. Okay, so this is very important. So in atmosphere, this carbon dioxide is present, which is reacts with water molecule, in which green plants which possesses green color due to presence of chlorophyll in presence of sunlight, it gives glucose, and this is a food of, we can say that, particular plants, or we can say that human beings. So this glucose plus 6 moles of O2 and 6 moles of water molecule is released. So here, by this process, plants make food for themselves as well as animals and human beings. Then this process is known as photosynthesis process. You already learned in your lower standard. Unlike carbon monoxide, it is a not poisonous. It is a not poisonous. Okay. Second, the increase in the combustion of fossil fuels and decomposition of limestone for cement manufacture in recent years seem to increase the carbon dioxide content, because as you see, industries are developed into that cement, and different types of manufacturing companies are produce their cements and different types of material in which carbon dioxide is released in atmosphere. So here of the atmosphere, these may lead to increase greenhouse effect and thus raise the temperature of the atmosphere, which might have serious consequence. You know this one, greenhouse effect, you know very well. Level of carbon dioxide gases increases, and due to that may lead to increase in greenhouse effect and thus raise the temperature of atmosphere, which might have serious consequence. And nowadays we face these problems because carbon dioxide proportion is increased. Green vegetables and different types of, we can say that, forest is destroyed. Okay, it is just we remove it. Okay, and that's why do not there is no plants at that time. We can say that there is effect on greenhouse effect, and due to that in atmosphere carbon dioxide is present, and due to that we can say that serious consequence, increasing temperature, and daily just you see temperature increases every year. So this is a big question. And third one, solid form of carbon dioxide is known as dry ice. By allowing the liquefied carbon dioxide to expand rapidly. Okay, this dry ice, by allowing the liquefied carbon dioxide, that means this dry ice converted liquid CO2 to expand rapidly. First, that is dry ice used as a refrigerant for ice cream and frozen food. This is very important. Dry ice is used as a refrigerant for ice cream and frozen food. CO2 gas is extensively used to carbonate soft drinks. You know this one, thumbs up and Limca is already there. Just you see, the CO2 gas is extensively used to carbonate soft drinks. Okay. Being heavy and non-supporter of combustion, they are not reached with air. It is used as fire extinguishers. Just you see, fire extinguishers. That means you have to just solve the problem of fire by this carbon dioxide, which is present in a fire extinguishers, that you know. A substantial amount of carbon dioxide is used to manufacture urea. Twice NH3 plus CO2, it gives NH2CO NH2, and this is the formula of urea, in which carbon dioxide you have to use. Fourth one, this carbon dioxide which possesses this type of resonance structure, in which this C and O bond is 115 picometer, and this carbon possesses sp hybridization. Remember that you will later on, because triple bond is present in resonance structure, and that's why here sp hybridization takes place, and due to that two sp hybridized orbital, just they give electrons and just you see donation of electrons, and due to that they form p pi bond. P pi bond. That means what? One we can say that sp2 sp hybridization is there, and that's why two p, whatever the orbital is there, they are forming p pi bond, which is not in a bond formation in a particular axis, but we can say above and below, we can say that they produce certain plane, that is a certain, we can say bonding, that is nothing but p pi bonding. Okay, and that shape is a linear shape. Remember, shape is a linear shape and dipole moment is a zero. Dipole moment is a zero. And here all about this carbon dioxide according to properties and uses of carbon dioxide. So this is a very important. Write it from your NCERT textbook. This one you have to learn later on also in chemical bonding. So don't bother. So it is very important. If you know electronic configuration, and from that you find that sp, that means one s orbital and one p orbital take part. Another p, two p orbital, they are not, do not take part, but they are, we can say that above and below side of the plane, they overlapping and create one pi bond, and that's why here p pi bonding formation takes place. So this is all about properties and uses of carbon dioxide. So here maybe our lecture is complete, and now we see next important compound with silicon dioxide, silicones and silicates, and then chapter finished. That is that you have to say in the lecture number 10. But this is a very important. Write it completely because this question asked many times. Write a note on properties and uses of carbon dioxide. So this we have to write in terms of reactions and sentences. So write it completely from the NCERT textbook and clearly. This is known as resonance structure. Here we have to learn this one. Double bond is there. You know the resonance structure is also, you know, this double bond is there. They moving here, negative charge, and this bond pair given electrons to this, and that's why here triple bond is produced. So carbon possesses 4 valency. Here also carbon has 4 valencies. That means negative charge is circulated towards two oxygen. Here first oxygen and another this oxygen, and that's why here oxygen is there, and due to that this pi bond formation takes place, and that's why sp habitation take place. Okay, so this is all about here carbon dioxide properties and uses. Okay, so write it complete.